Hi, 10th Indian World Film Festival 2026. I'm myself Sampath Baddam. I am the filmmaker for Amma Avakaya, Telugu movie.
How did you come up with the idea for this film? What was your drive behind making this film?
Well, the idea started probably when I visited this farm, which you have seen in the movie. So this farm belongs to the lead actress. So we had been to this one of the family event there and was shooting some scenes with the kids, mainly the lead actor. Yeah, I wanted to make a small video with these kids, but later when I was in one of the incident where the mother was chasing Vivan, the lead actor, where he was running around the fields and she was chasing him and asking him to come back to have lunch. So that's when somehow this idea popped up in my mind that okay, maybe some story between a mother and son.
What roadblocks did you face when you were starting out?
Probably the only challenge or the roadblock I would say is that I'm based in Bangalore, working in Bangalore, and the lead, most of the lead cast is in Hyderabad. So I have to travel a lot for shooting these scenes in the farm in Hyderabad.
Tell us about managing the human and financial resources of this film production.
I think in terms of both, it was not challenging, honestly, because it's not a very big budget movie. Mostly shot in the farms and within the indoors of our houses. And in terms of resources, I would say all the cast was from a relation.
Tell us about the challenges you face while shooting this film.
Challenges, I would say, I mean, yeah, dealing with the kids. At one side, you really enjoy their antics and the fun part, but at the same time, you need to have a lot of patience dealing them. Sometimes they just don't support, and sometimes you need to offer them something. Hey, take or actually, just to mention, the scene where these kids go to the supermarket was not originally in the movie, but I just promised them to as an offer to if they shoot like I said for the day, I would take them to the nearest supermarket and they can choose whatever they want and buy. So that was the offer I gave them, and that's how I dealt that particular day. Yeah, so it was fun, at the same time it was a little challenging.
How different was what you originally envisioned the film being like and how it eventually turned out?
The original envision, I mean, I love music actually. I mean, my subjects, all the earlier movies or short films which I made also had a lot of music in it. So, but in past, the music that I used to have was mostly from well-known music or films, or that was how I was using music. But good part about this movie is that the entire music was done by me. So it was thanks to the advancement in the tools these days. I could write my. I mean, I was always having this idea of writing lyrics and composing music. I mean, tunes. Though I'm not learned music myself, I'm not a trained musician, but I think have good music sense. So this idea, when we originally started the movie, it was almost like 8 or 9 months ago, and tools were not to that state where we can compose our music for free in an easy way. Not free, I would say, but with some minimal amount of spending. But the output was not that great with the existing tools. I think when I started, I never expected the music could turn out very well. I think that was the major thing I would say. What I envisioned when I started, this music was always there in my mind, and it turned out well at the end. I think that was the key thing.
Tell us about the target audience of your film and USP of your film.
I think the core emotion of this movie is the mother-child relation, and also there's a good bonding that is shown between the cousins, the younger cousins, the kids. So it's a universal emotion, I would say, and anybody would connect to it. So, and that's the main USP also of this film.
What are your promotion and distribution plans for this film?
I'm really new to this. I'm looking forward to the master classes from these film festivals on this subject mainly. So,
why should the audience watch this film? Any message you want to give to emerging filmmakers?
like I said, I mean, it's the core emotion which is the beauty of this movie, and anybody would connect to the movie. Either they would relate to their children or they would relate to their mother, and either cousins So I think that's the beauty of this movie. So yeah, and for the message, in terms of message for the filmmakers, I myself am an emerging filmmaker. So maybe for my friends, what I would say is, don't stop chasing your dreams. Keep the passion going. Uh, at some point, you'll be recognized for sure. First of all, I want to really thank IWFF for this opportunity. This is a great opportunity and great motivation for young filmmaker like us. I'm really looking forward for these master classes on the promotions and distributions. I want to have that learning. Thanks for the opportunity.